What she say? I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you, girl. So having these surface connections with y'all is great. Sometimes when we get a little deeper, I learned that you do lead with kindness and quirk and fun, but you really a hateful bitch. And if people love you, they want to love you. They want to be near you. They want to have community with you. They want to go out with you for your birthday. But you so passive aggressive and you think everybody around you is so dumb that they're not picking up on your bullshit and it's offending them because you thinking you're getting away with this. And it's like, you think I'm dumb. It is 7:12 a.m. I wanted to catch you while you were still laying your wig down so you can make sure it will be nice and secure for the day. You should still be securing your wig at 7:12. There's still time. Hey Gail P. Hey Bianca. I'm talking to y'all very intimately. And y'all let's loose with me because you know how I can be. And so I have to ask you, like, do I give hateful? Do I give mean and ugly? No? Okay, so you just think you snarking out with me and you're being a hateful bitch. Like I didn't, like my energy don't give you permission to act like this. And you acting like this because ain't nobody told you being a hateful bitch. Like literally, they be like, no, I'm just trying to keep from being mean. No, I'm just trying to be nice. Girl. And so when we get to talking, it turns out that she got a bunch of people around her that she has a wall up with. And she has to be very passive aggressive with them and herself. She got to lie to herself and be passive aggressive with them, and lie to herself and be passive aggressive with them. And so if that's just how she have to deal with most of the people that she has in her life, you gonna catch strays just by being somebody who love her. And so you catching strays, but because she's so loving and generous and all of these things that she really want to be, you give her a pass for that passive aggressive ass shit. But what happens is, first you get, it's just like, okay, all right. And then you start to take note because the passive aggressive behavior starts to develop a pattern. And because we all use that kind of stuff to stay safe, now we're trying to figure out, I'm having mine right now. It's got a tea bag in it, but it's hot. I had a brain fire. How exactly did we get here? What you mean, like in this situation? Oh, anyway, so the patterns start to make you think, okay, you're harboring resentment, which they are. They harbor resentment against everybody because they can't tell nobody what they think and they can't tell nobody how they feel. So everybody, they resent everybody. Even people that ain't gave them nothing to resent yet. It's just, they have somebody said miserable. It's just resentful. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I read the wrong thing. Good morning, Lady Edlin Fierce. Anyway, just be careful of that hateful shit, please. Like, if it turns out that you act like that, take out the garbage. It's a lot of people you need to get rid of. And it might be actually people you're related to. It actually might be your mom and daddy. It might be your siblings. It might be your job. It might be, get rid of whatever and whoever. It might be a combination. Because a lot of times it's a combination of life, community, work. Like, you just can't stand nobody. It might be your past self. Like the person that led you here. And so how do we course correct to get that haterade out of us? Hey, Deconfessor. Getting rid of everybody. You went on a blocking spree. You know, he likes those blocking sprees. Love yourself is, you have to be very detail oriented when you're saying love yourself in here. No lube or nothing. Just gave it to us raw. I'm sorry. Decide what you deserve. They have a hard time with that. Like, it take a lot. Like, these are like, you got to be specific about what you mean by decide what you deserve. Because again, remember, Bree Rich, we talking to like 20-year-olds. We talking to 60-year-olds that ain't never had no kind of conversations like this. And so you got to be careful with being very vague. Because I wouldn't know what that meant. As somebody would have needed to do that, I wouldn't know how to go about doing that. But going on your term, things like going on a blocking spree is like the details that we would be wanting to use. But also, I do believe, like, I'm going to always tell you, whether it's in a one-on-one or on a live, that you got to get rid of a lot of people. Hey, Deanna, because the community that you live in has done this to you. Like, you're a hateful bitch because you live in a hateful ass world. This is what I mean. Like, get rid of everyone. Get rid of everyone. Get rid of everybody you got to be fake with. Get rid of, because it's like, when we talking, one of the things that I also know from a hateful bitch is that you lie to yourself so much. And it's like, you lie to yourself and you don't trust yourself. And so I'm like, I trust you. I feel like a fool for trusting you. So then everything is great until you do or say those things, those really passive aggressive and hateful things that make me feel small and I love you. Like, you make me feel small, I love you. Every time you pop up on my timeline, I tune in because you sound and feel like home, Memphis. Oh, Felicia. You make me feel small, and I do feel stupid. And when you being passive aggressive with me, you make me feel stupid. And I already feel stupid for trusting you. And so then, like, now you making it hard for me, and I actually love you and want to be in community with you. But it's people that you forcing yourself to be in community with that make you feel like you have to be like that. Either because you just have so much resentment, and then you feel resentment. Like, a lot of those ladies, they be like members of the Talented 10th. It's like you have to pay so much for the community that you in. And it ain't even worth it to you. Because that's always my thing. Like, none of the shit you got is worth this. Because you really want to be a gentle-spirited and loving person. But you can't. Correct. Because you have to act like this to protect yourself. This is why the beginning of trusting yourself. This is the beginning of trusting yourself now, to stay consistent with yourself. I always just be like, totally isolate. Get you a whole new group of people. It's so much easier to let go for me now that I know how to lean into spaces where true love exists. And that's the thing, like, you don't trust people who love you and treat you right because you grew up around people. You make your money around people. You spend your holidays with people. You have history with people and friendship with people and obligations to people that make you feel bad all the time. And so, like, me coming in, like, you can't even allow yourself to, because again, girl, just don't be a hateful bitch. Please. Because we're not going to get nowhere. That's why I'm like, I keep thinking about the details of Sonoma, the Sonoma trip. And you hear all of these horrible, like I'm studying girls' trips now because I'm like, y'all want to get together so bad. I don't know that we can. Because I'm reading the comments in those videos about girls' trips. Relationships are transformed. I've been on girls' trips where our relationships have been transformed for the good. But I thought I was too old to be here with y'all. Never. Because I didn't recognize sincere friendships. Had to cut out toxic aunt. Please do. GLP, I told you, I have a friend that's 71 years old. Friendship, it's our elders that make us feel like those grandmamas, they want to smoke your weed. And then when they get through smoking your weed, they want to go back to being the legendary elder. It's like, nah, we was just talking shit and eating hot Cheetos. Now you want to tell me to go load the dishwasher instead of let's go tidy up the kitchen together. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I need to study girls' trips more. Ladies, excursions, retreats more, because the only ladies that go on trips together and come out of there halfway still put together is those good Christian ladies that go on those women's retreats with the church. And the only reason why they do is because they're already bridal before they get there. Their feelings don't matter to them, no way. Their feelings don't matter. They're not going for that. I only travel with my bestie, correct. But it's some people that's like, well, we want to go to Sedona. And so it's like, I'm trying to figure out how we can go to Sedona and stay alive. And so like calling out the hateful bitches now, because if I come to you and we meet for coffee and I learn that you're a hateful bitch, it's going to break my heart. We've been kikiing down to the ground and eat, girls. These are the problems here. These groups here, inherited friendships. Inherited friendships. Inherited friendships. You didn't earn your connections. You didn't be, it's not no, I can't wait to see you type of shit. Because that's what we give, like, oh, I'm coming to Chicago. I can't wait to see you, girl. You treat it different. You cherish it different. I love a retreat, but it was a spiritual one. These the ones that do good. These the ones that do good. These the ones that do great. Hey, musings. I don't know. It's the first group of people. You know, they one girl who get quiet and have an attitude. Hey, little old Nichelle, I likes that hair. I likes that hair, little old. It's moving. It's moving, girl. It's down. She said, them highlights popping. Didn't those highlights get refreshed? Oh, you got your highlights refreshed. The haircut made the highlights look brand. Girl, it transformed the whole zhuzh. A piece, girl. I spend too much time by myself. You probably do. Why you think that? I'm ready for a trip now. Like now. We talking about the emotional work, the emotional investments we're going to have to put forth, Nichelle, before we can get to that Sedona. I just, you know, there's that one girl who get her attitude and she just feeling left out. And not that she's feeling left out, but like she not having the same kind of good time that everybody else is. And so now she got an attitude and everybody can sense that she got an attitude. And so now everybody's coddling her because now she got an attitude. And it's like, girl, I mean, you're in charge of your own good time or walking on eggshells. Now I'm resentful because you have an attitude now. And now we look bad because the only book we reading right now is Communion by Bell Hooks. After this book, we're going to read Women Who Run with Wolves, if that gives you a list to speak of. I think the difference is to set the intention as to why we are headed, yes, and maintain the why. People will still, Cozy Rosie, it could be bringing the relationships from off the internet into the world, even bringing the relationships, listen to Women Who Runs with Wolves, got to be a year-long book club. So you saying we gonna want to read, Women Who Run with Wolves like rules, but okay, no, it don't sound extra. No, it don't sound extra. Hey, Latrice, build the expectation. It's not an easy read. Got it. I'll go ahead and get mine and look into it. Well, hell, there go your answer. She said it's gonna take you a while to read that Women Who Run with Wolves. You need a book list. She said, Lady Edlin Fish said, Women Who Run with Wolves is the list. Good morning, Latrice. Great morning, Essence. I can feel the little revive-ship in someone, and I'm not the kind to beg you to have a good time. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've been on girls trips with women who gonna come, they're gonna be in the chat, they're gonna have a kiki, they're gonna be, they done made them some connections, they see they folks in here, they come out, they pay, they do the Patreon, they kiki on the Patreon, they do the YouTube, they kiki on the YouTube, they get to the trip, they do all the things, and then we still gonna be in charge of their good time. And if we're not coddling their good time, they're gonna make us coddle them. So that's the group of people I want to deal with. The second group of people is the hateful bitch. Because the group always notices the hateful bitch very early on. And you're going to be isolated because you think you're just being snarky with women. And we like, you're a hateful bitch. And now we walking on eggshells with you. Because we don't want any smoke, ma'am. We don't want any smoke. The reason why people fall apart is because there's no intention behind it. Women Who Run with Wolves definitely should be a read, like how you drink a cup of tea. Okay. As soon as the sly comment makes me feel icky. Those slick ass comments. Because we can have a snark fest and laugh and drink our champagne and I'll get up and have a good time. But a slick ass comment and you thought you got away, it's like, so now we all collectively, because once we get in the same place and we all share feelings, we have one mind. This is why they try to keep us away from each other, because it's like, is she, like now we all communicating silently about what the fuck she on. Like, oh, we're not safe here. So now we like over here with each other. She's over there, and now y'all doing that thing, y'all do. And that's what, as soon as she feels the slightest little community from us, because we trying to stay safe from that goddamn hateful shit. See, this is why I don't do girls trips. This is why I don't trust women. This is my first time coming out with women. And look how y'all act. We like, and we look bad because you made us have to protect ourselves from you. And do you have one little people pleaser that may be her minion, and it's only because she got abusive parents at home and she just don't want the lady to rage out, and it triggers her for somebody to be raging out that bad, so one of us will just be like, it's okay, and so now we those girls, now we those ladies, and it's like, I'm sitting there like, I knew we should have never did this. We should have just stayed at home. I know I should be at home on my couch watching My Housewives. When this is just natural. These things we just need, we need to be able to tell you that you're being a hateful bitch today. We not claiming it. No. Correct. That's what I'm saying. Let's just get it. Please. And if you get there and you find out that you're the hateful girl, or you're the one who needs somebody to curate the good time for her down to how she feels, deal with it now, please. Deal with it now. Even if it is, I'm going to bring me a fabulous book. I'm going to bring my latch hook. So when things start to fall back, I can have something to do to keep myself entertained. Do a vlog. Take pictures of everyone. Find something to do. If you need to be coddled the entire time, keep yourself entertained. Please. Because everybody's going to be worried about themselves. You don't have to go home. Just be a good steward. Because again, these are ladies, those ladies that can't always got to be on the phone. If you're not going to be comfortable in your own company, because some people like me are just coming to get the fuck out of my house. If you just see me staring off into space for 20 minutes, do not interrupt me. Even if you need somebody to talk to, because that's what I'm saying. You need somebody to talk to, somebody else just enjoying a moment of solitude. You come and you sit down and you want to talk to them. They really was enjoying their moment of solitude. Now it's a problem because they wanted to enjoy their moment of solitude. It is Sedona. If you need somebody to hold your hand and keep you company the whole time, deal with that shit now. I've been on enough girls trips to know it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. Going to not hear Miss Teens sound fun for a few days. Microsoft Teams. Yeah, okay, going to not hear. Yeah. So I'm just saying, if you don't know how to be a good steward of your own good time, either don't go or figure out how you can get that done before you get there. Because we are slated to have a legendary time. If you make us in control, if you make us in charge of your emotions and your good time, you set us up for failure because we don't plan on coming to show you a good time. Come because it's Sedona. You want to see beautiful things. You want to commune with beautiful people. And communing is not having you being coddled for 4 days. Communion is not being coddled. Just because we come here and we do it like this, communion is not being coddled for 4 days. Come because you plan on spending some time by yourself. Hey, Lucky. Do you have games on your phone? and naps, daily naps, please. Daily naps, please. We will be traveling with people from the age of probably 22 to 62. Those naps got to be on the book. You got games on your phone? Correct. Hey, K. Bailey Knight. Okay. I'm just letting people come in. Not saying nothing to them. Ketris, Candy Crush, something. Or just bring a book. We might just have a packing list, and you have to have a packing list. Everything in your packing list, you got to bring that stuff. Because even like trying to figure out how to get... Anyway, girl. Come to show yourself a good time. We aren't coddled here. What, Darlena? If some people do get their coddling, Darlena. It's enough of us in here that sometimes people get their coddling now. Melatonin at 9, up at 3 doing artwork. We got to get you down to that, Sedona. Anyway, these are the people that I'm going to have to deal with because this, to me, is setting an intention. Like, I'm going to light my candles and incense. I'm going to send some hairs out of my head up the road to Sirena Royale. I'm going to get the Christians to pray and pour oil all over us, girl. But setting the intentions is calling out those girls. Like, I don't want to exclude you. I don't want you to exclude yourself by your behavior. Pull it up. Bree Rich is very strict. She says she's not having it. She says she's not having it. She says she's not having it. She don't know what you're going to do because she's not having it. Anyway, that's all I want to say. Like, I'm going to do something to 2 of my 3 wedding dresses. I'll bring mine. Oh, no, I'm not bringing mine. sorry. Pull it up, please. That's really all I had to say. And if you can't hold your liquor, don't drink. If you can't hold your liquor, don't drink. And don't come down there doing nothing. Ooh, now that sounds fun. That sounds fun. What if? See, I don't know how y'all feel about packing. Like, are y'all just carry on ladies? Because, like, are you under the plane or in the plane? You think, because, like, we could just dress for a funeral and take a legendary photo. Like veils, very dramatic. You need the suitcase. You're a carry-on lady. Absolutely not. I check a bag every time. I be needing my stuff. I don't know what might happen. When one learns to enjoy their own company, coddling is not necessary. And this is why, like, I realize that we're communing. No, baby, I pack down. I already know. I can tell by your pictures you don't play. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're talking to a lot of different people here. Hey, Shambria. I'm not sure if everyone we're talking to enjoys their own company. It's 57 of us in here. If you enjoy your own company, give us a white heart in the chat. We just need to do some research, for research purposes, if you will. Asking for a friend. If you enjoy your own company, give us a white heart in the chat. Let's see. Okay. Click, 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 click. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, Brianna the Brilliant. Hello. Octavia! Tonita, yeah. Yes. Darlena, yes. Bella Beast. Okay, my holistic hustle. Hello, girl. Shambria. Okay. All right. 4'11" and 120 pounds, not by far. Amber. Okay, white hearts in the chat. I love being by myself in this apartment. I don't know what I was nervous about. I don't either. Living alone is such a treat. I almost feel icky. Travel by myself, move 3 states by myself. I love solo traveling. Okay. I miss living alone. Don't I know it, Bree Rich. I was just saying that this morning. The Joshes are great people. I don't like living with them. And the only child. I'm going to send my son to live with his pappy. It's so peaceful. It is. Be grateful if you got your own shit. If you got your own, even if you get lonely sometimes, be grateful for the loneliness, girl. You don't know what Mimi gonna make me. I guess no, that's not right, because I didn't put my menus together until like a week before my parties. I almost moved in with my ex, and I think Spirit blocked it. Thank goodness. Wish I was gonna move in together to save money, or because you wanted to be with him. My daughter didn't move with me for 2 months. It was your first time living alone. What you think about it? My mom is getting older, and I'm gonna have to move in with her soon. Be grateful for the loneliness. I be having a blast in my world, looking up, and my daughter be staring at me. Yes, I'm blessed, but baby, I need a break. I agree with that, Bree Rich. Hey, Space Cakes. This why I be like, we got to figure out that money thing, because I just think taking care of your parents that intimately in their old age as a daughter, it just it robs you. It robs you. And good morning, Space Cakes, beautiful ladies. I had to move back with my parents after my divorce. I be living alone. I know you do, because going back home, they try to turn you back into a child. I had a time she stayed with my granny. Yeah, listen, yes, it's such a load to carry. Yeah. Hey, Richie Roo, I told everybody I was a dad. Yeah. And what's crazy, I say that too. Like I be like, I'm the dad, Josh is the mom, because Josh do the doctor's appointments, he do all the paperwork, he do all the stuff. He was the one that got the potty training thing going. He's the one that makes him clean up his room. I just clean up behind him. Like I enable him. Good morning, Richie Roo. You back? Or you still in the wind? Can I ask you that? I don't know. Some people are like, I'm looking to move and I love that I have the freedom to pick up when I'm ready. Yeah. Role reversal. I love it too, the role reversal. Um, I think you should be able to do that in marriage. I watched that one video of that lady saying that she could never, hey Janice, I that I could that she was talking about how she could never go on a girls trip because she just can't be away from her husband and child like that. And I talk to women like that very intimately. And normally it's because she don't trust her husband to be alone with her child. Like she doesn't trust that the husband is going to take care of the child or the house in her absence. Like she know he a loser. She know he lazy. She know he don't act right. And so she's just too afraid he gonna have a bitch up in there getting his dick sucked, playing the PlayStation, ordering pizza, the child locked in the room, the child eating, sticking his finger in the socket. Hey Dominique, what's the point of being married if you can't use the benefit? The benefit is being better than other women. We talked about that already. The benefit is y'all going on a girls trip and I can't go because of my husband and my child. I could never be away from them for 5 days. She doesn't trust her husband, and she know if she do that, it's been having my own space. I'm glad it's been a challenge. Oh, because it's so much to go into it, taking care of it for you by yourself. And I work from home. I be loving having a house to myself. See, that's my issue. Hey, child. Anyway, did I say hey to you, Monet Eloise? Please excuse me if I didn't. My issue is this house is my job. So like, Josh come home and he's already decompressed. She said no one takes care of her as much as him. She meant her ego. She meant how she feel like having a husband is the have all be all. Like how many ladies do we talk to where having a husband is a have all be all? When they get a husband, that's why waiting to excel is like wait, like you like all of them chasing husbands in one way or another. Because you get the husband, you get in the house, you sit on the couch, you go, you know what you're doing. And so like he takes care of how she feels about herself. You can look at that. You can look at her and tell that having a husband is the taking care of her. Because there's no way in heaven or hell that you live in the house with a man and you think he provides you, ooh, I like this, with better care than a group of women. That's your friends. Your husband can never provide you with the same amount of care one of your friends should be provided with to you, girl. And you talking about how your husband just treats you so much better, treats you, your girl. Doubt it. Doubt it. The only men that know how to treat a lady are homosexuals. In a real way that'll make you feel like, oh, he over, like, I'm going over there. They opens that door. Because that's what I'm saying. The reason why I say homosexuals is because he gonna open the door for you and he don't want to fuck you. He just loves your beauty, loves your womanhood, still want to be a gentleman with you. And he don't want to fuck you. He takes you to a beautiful dinner. He takes the bill. Y'all go to plays and concerts. He want to make sure you're looking your best. I told you Ricky and Ash to peek in out here just to make sure everything is sitting. And then they leave. And so, anyway, I said all that to say that there's no way a cisgender heterosexual male is treating you better than a group of your friends. Unless being married is the only thing that takes care of you. Which it does. Because all of y'all be out here living these fabulous, 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 beautiful lives. And you don't even consider how fabulous and beautiful they are. Because ain't no husband over there with you. And you don't realize, I'm not starting with y'all. I'm not starting. Men do things with the intention of getting their polar pop taken care of. They do. They do. Even husbands. The only reason Josh apologizes with jewelry is because he want to fuck. If it wasn't no sex on the table, there would be no jewelry. You want me to lie to myself and you and myself and you? Have I talked about the various types of love that we all need? A man can't fulfill all them. No, they can't, girl. That's why lavender marriages are becoming popular. There's like 8 of them. I have to look into that. I just know about how I feel. I don't know about I don't know about the knowing of this. He stopped asking me if I was hungry. Hey, KJ. Who? He stopped cleaning and the snow off your car. Now that's how you know they on their way out. Romantic. Ooh. Ooh. But here's the thing. Tell me where I can look this up so I can. Ooh. Please, musings, tell me where I can look this up so I can look at the words and so they won't be skipping past. Because even when I'm being, they going by too fast. Good morning, Megan. Light switch up. I'm gonna let him out at 8. I love all that. Please hold on. Yes, please tell me what's the name of it? Oh, damn it. Don't forget, please. I can screenshot and DM them to you. Types of love. Let me just try to see if I can Google it. Because I still feel like all of these come from friendship. I can't look at my DMs until we get off the line. She said 8. Y'all get the worst screenshots ever. Okay. 8 types of love, girl. All right. I still think you can get all these from your friends, but we'll see. We'll see. I haven't read anything yet. Oh, you were screenshotting the words, girl. The screenshots are horrible. Reject. Get out of my business. Okay, Eros. Romantic love. It's fiery, it's intense, it's passionate. I already told y'all that we are romantic with each other. They're more romantic with each other than they are with us. We are more romantic with each other than they are with us. We teach men about romance through how we treat each other. Our mothers teach us about romance through all those girls' days that she puts together for us, getting us ice cream when we've had a bad day, or taking us to buy us a little piece of little something for our charm bracelet. Women, this is romance women. Philia refers to deep love between friends. Western societies that elevate romantic love above all else. Unlike many Western societies that elevate romantic love above all else, the ancient Greeks understood the importance of strong bonds between friends. We on eHarmony. I'm looking on this is on eHarmony. I need to get out of here. I need to find me another source. I just realized I was on eHarmony, girl. They don't know what they talking about. Passionate, friendship, familial, unconditional, playful, enduring, self-love, and obsessive. I didn't read nothing y'all said. I'm sorry. Hey, Tinks and Auntie. That's why I know we're going to have a time. Okay. After abandoning their friendships with those same men. Girl, I'm lost. Oh, y'all talking about Coach T. You talking to Coach T. Mine let my car go without maintenance and my phone get cut off. I was stranded on the freeway. Mine totaled my car. Bought him a new car. Instead of replacing the car of mine, he totaled. And then got that car repossessed. They took the car to the police auction. He stole the car from the police auction, put the tags from the car of mine he stole, totaled on that car, and then gave it to me to drive. Mine bought himself a new car while mine had no AC in Houston summer. Foolish. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. I feel bad for buying my 10 and 15-year-old 100 roses and LB bags. Why you feel bad about that? Why you do that just to feel bad? Are you being serious? His new car got repossessed before the divorce paperwork was finalized. Now I didn't marry mine, girl. They told me to leave him right where he was at, and I left him right where he was at. I didn't. My wedding was the next weekend, but I let the streets have that bitch. I was like, no. They say this not a husband. Got it. You ain't got to tell me some shit ain't no husband but once. Hey, womb of a woman, I be coming to y'all houses and crying with y'all about how them niggas y'all be with ain't husbands. Y'all want to marry so bad. Y'all try to turn them into husbands anyway. Because I be like, y'all think y'all special. Y'all think y'all special. And y'all really, you are special. But the only thing that fucking makes you special is what you do with the information once you get it. Not what you do with the man once you get the info. Throw that bitch away. Use the information. Don't. Bye, y'all. You left my soul. You left my son for dead. And Will left. That's what she could. When I didn't go get him out of jail, she bullied me every day on that phone. Special but not exempt. I like that. Bullying me to go get her little ugly ass piece of shit ass. I'm like, girl, the baby mama phone off. You on my phone harassing me. I'm like, it's your child. You want him out? You will get him out. He had to pawn all his wedding and yeah, good for you because you won't be needing that. He was gonna use them little outfits to stun on the next bitch. Now they gotta go back to the store. Hey, Osha Divine, you go get him. And she was on that line giving very much. You left my son for dead. I was like, no. I said he's got a lot of experience in the Shelby County Jail. He has a lot of experience at 201 Poplar. That's like me running up to Costco. He's fine. She actually did birth him. The woman that birthed him left him at the hospital because she didn't want his ass. And so it's like, I be telling y'all, if these people mamas don't want them, they're not wantable. How dare you leave his grown self for dead? If his mama don't want him, he is not wantable. Don't let him make you feel sad. You shouldn't be dealing with a man you feel sorry for in a way. And if you got your mama and you love your mama and your mama's so good to you, he gonna terrorize you and your mama. I'm telling you from experience. Don't feel you and your mama be feeling sorry for him because he don't have nobody. Y'all to become his somebodies and he gonna destroy y'all. Girl, he had to pawn his PlayStation. He was begging to come. Please, can I come? Can I send my brother over there to get my PlayStation? Yeah, you can. Anything else you need of this shit? Because I'm not getting you out. My ex is a twin. And his mama prefers his twin. Baby, these are facts. Questioning why I'm always around my mom. No. He want to be around my mama too. My mama go to dealers and buy me some. Because he ain't got no mama that ever went to dealers and bought him something. She buying him some too. Want to be around. One of the things that was attractive to Josh is that he has a community. Like, his parents see about him. His parents see about him. I don't have to worry about nothing because his people see about him. I got people that see about me. He got people that see about him. Great. When they don't have nobody to see about them, beware. Because you can't be their only somebody. They're going to rob you blind. Stop dating a guy because his mom was too excited when he would visit me. I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. I told you. One of my elders, I love her very much. Her son be at her house. He live with her. She done built him an apartment. She love him. She overcompensates for the fact that his daddy ain't worth a shit. Hey, Shamika. Hey, SMH girl, bye. But he done got on her nerves. He done drove her fucking crazy. He gets on her nerves. He drive her crazy. He sucks up all of her resources. The rent that she charged him is very low. He not even ever on time or on task for that. Then he be buying weed and smoking up her house. She ready for him to get the fuck out. And she say stuff like, you need you a woman. And I'm like, you can't say that. Hey, Ed, I'm like, you want to pawn him off on someone else? That's not fair. And then she going to be complaining to you about him. And you going to be saying stuff like, that's your man. That's your man. That's your man. He your problem. Hey, Nosy. Hey, Lisa Peach. Did I speak to you, Lisa Peach? I'm so sorry. That's your man now. Like, that's your man. Because once she get him out, because here's the thing. Like, I'd be like, why don't you just prepare him to go out and get his own place? In college, I dated a guy. His whole family was a little too excited about my degree. I'm glad you caught that early. Because I be trying to convince women that that's what men are doing, especially my doctor girlfriends who like spent their high school career focused on their degree, focus on their studies, doing very well, getting those scholarships and all those cords, going into college, getting those, doing very, very well, not using boyfriends as distractions to stay on task so they don't have any experiences with boys or men or dating because it's all books. And then they graduate from there and then they go off to medical school and then that's a whole thing. And then they do their residency and then don't heaven forbid they have a extra specialty. And it's like, but by the time they get out and they get their homes and they get their cars and they start vacationing and living life, they don't know nothing about men. And they go into these places with all these prestigious degrees. Hey, MK. And especially the ones, and if I can be candid here, these are things that they're telling me. I think they're beautiful because I love them and they're just the apple of my eye. They've shown me so much love and care and they're beautiful to me, but they don't believe themselves to be conventionally attractive. So when I come to the table and I'm like, he using you for your judge. He not over there for the reasons why you hope he over there. That's me with my tech degree and my master's, yeah. He over there because you got all those accolades and he want to push he got $16. He can push up against your $460,000. He gonna live like he got $460,000 and $16. He can't wait to live like he got $460,000 and $16. Good morning, Clee. And $16. He can't wait. And he living like that on you. The dating coach talks about the Anwar. He ain't even got 16. Well, if he returns that shirt he bought the other day, he will have $16. But he bought that shirt to go out on a date with you. If he returned it after the day, he'll have $16. Could have taught us the truth about me. They didn't know shit about men. So many of our elders don't know shit about men. One of the things I'm constantly telling my elders, even the ones with husbands, I was like, I feel actually unsafe for you. And they be like, why? Because I'm like, you've been married for 40 years and you don't know shit about me. And that makes me feel like you're in danger. That makes me feel like you done set yourself up here to be totally disregarded in a very extra special kind of way. And you setting me up to be oppressed because you don't know shit. You've been living with somebody for 40 years and you still don't know nothing about them. You can tell when things have changed, like you think he might be talking to another lady. You can tell when he come in the house and he got a pep in his step because you can tell you feel like he been kissing somebody in the mouth. But you don't really know shit about nothing else. Our mamas are jealous of us. Shh, don't even get me started with that. Hey, Wall Street Barbie. 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 Hey, Wall Street Barb My elders don't know nothing about men. Set you up for failure. Yeah, even mine, like the guy that bought me that stolen car. Hey, they was like, all my elders was like, marry him. My only person that was like, I don't like him for you is my mama. And she was fine with him being my boyfriend, but she didn't want me marrying him. And the only reason why she was fine with him being my boyfriend was because she thought she could save him. So we was just all tangled up and fucked up. No compliments, nothing. Using fear as control. Mind gaslit me into staying in an abusive marriage. Your mama did? Yeah, she did. Religion, fear, and abuse as control and manipulation. Yeah, down to the dirt. And these are also hateful women. Women who live in houses like this, they're very hateful. That's your husband, the Bible says. And it's always like those really, 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 they like really religious women. If their husband died or something happens to him, they never remarry because that husband just put such a bad taste in her mouth. Thank y'all. My grandma, who raised me, told me to marry my ex-husband, but he was controlling and a narcissist. Older women like controlling men. Like when they see that man come in and he feel like a parent rather than a husband, that's how they think you're going to get your safety. When a man come into your life and he want to preside over you like a pimp, those grandmamas love it. Especially if he sliding her something or blowing smoke up her ass. They think that's leadership. That's a man that can be the head of a household. Meanwhile, he squanders the money. He exploits everything and everybody, and he make you feel like something is wrong with you. It's like you can't live in a house with a man that make you feel like something is wrong with you. You cannot live that closely with people that make you feel like it's something wrong with you, whether it's your parents, your friends, your siblings. This is why I be telling y'all in those one-on-ones to get you some new people. It's just that simple. As somebody that has built like this don't work for me, and then I go on, and then this don't work for me, and then I go on, and then this don't work for me, and I go on, and I finally found my right little combination of people to keep me safe, see about me, care about me in the ways that I care, like making me not feel like the care and time I put into our relationships is in vain. I don't feel like I'm being used. I don't feel like I'm being exploited. And because I have relationships like that now, and I figured out how to have relationships like that, when people come along and they don't mean me no good, they're so much easier to spot. This is what I mean by get you some new people, especially because you'll keep people around you. Like you keep your people around you, they're harmful. You will feel safe with harmful people. You will feel safe with harmful people because the people you keep around you are harmful. This is why I say, and it's like, well, what am I gonna do? Be by your if you need to be so eager to get away from these people that you're willing to feel totally isolated. Good morning, Valerie. Get your pocketbooks out. Because the collection plate just walked in. Yeah, you got to get rid of everybody. And you, until you're willing to be, I'd just rather be totally on my own. I'd rather just be totally on my own. I'd rather just be totally on my own. Thank you guys, please, in order to get away from y'all. Because they gon' even somebody was in here the other day and she want to leave her husband and they said it ain't nothing. There's nothing out there for you. That alone sounds appealing. If when I come in the house, my ears ringing, it's birds flying around my head. They abusive, they mean, they're this, they're this, they're this, they're this, and I got to live intimately with this person. Nothing sounds so much better than all of that. Can you control someone who is on your level or higher? I think you got the wrong number, love. I don't even know how to unpin a comment. I thought you was talking about some real shit. Now I done got you sit up there and can't get you down. You got to get away from folks. And you want to know what? It seems like we need to do another live for the 28 to 32-year-olds because lately I've been talking to them a lot. It seems like the season where you need to learn to get away from people is between the ages of 28 and 32. By 33, you should be unloading your final lunatic. Why is it depressing, CBC Stephanie? I understand the loneliness, but tell me why it's depressing. Yeah, I don't have a long. Oh no, niche. That's why I said when it's family. Why is it depressing when it's family? If they have provided an unsafe experience for you, why is getting away from them depressing? Yeah, we need to talk to y'all one more time, y'all. Jeez Louise. Y'all ain't wearing that black enough for me. Thank you. Y'all should be more grieving. I told you 2 weeks because everything you need to grieve, you need to give it 2 weeks of grief. It's just the realization of it. You've been wearing your black. You've been grieving. Grieving is a depressing time. I will say that you probably grieving everything and everybody. You wearing your black? And I'm sure they make you feel like a shitbag about it because your identity is wrapped around family. Yeah. Now mine wasn't. But I do find that me trying to drive a wedge between people, okay. You got to wear that black. The reason why I tell y'all, how old are you, Stephanie? I just wish the cost of living wasn't so damn expensive. You needing them financially, 36. You got a big family? Your parents still together? When you say family, what you mean? Like is it a mama? Because that mama and that daddy together is hard to shake off of you. Much harder than it is like a dad or a mom. When it's both of them together like this, it is harder. Oh, let me go get my light switch. Hold on. We gotta get our morning sippy cup. You said you were 36. I was asking what parent, like what's the group of parents? Big Nigerian. Oh, this is hard. This is hard. You said big Nigerian, and I okay. So this is what I mean. Earlier in the live, and I was telling y'all that I'm taking that emotional foundations class. I'm gonna have to do something not as complicated, but it's still complicated for me. I think that continued education that I be talking to y'all about in adulthood, like not necessarily getting life coaching, girl, it's just a mountain of ice outside. My God. You might need to take that emotional foundations class just so you can just get what you need mentally so you can get out of your head enough to get where you need to go, girl, because that is going to be a lot. And I always say you need to go ahead and get it done between 28 and 32 because the longer you keep that on you, the longer you keep them people on you, the longer you stay around them, the harder it's going to be to get away from them. And so being on this earth with them for 28 years and going ahead and getting the fuck away from them at 28, great. If you wait until you 36, it's going to be hard. Remember how I told y'all, like, y'all got to start learning how to do that difficult shit while you young? Come on, I want you to be upstairs. Yeah. So I'm saying, like, if somebody can come in and put some poison in there, like, get stop, don't drink that, don't drink that, don't drink that, don't drink that, don't drink that. Right now, you really need to get, like, the gumption. You need to get the confidence and the care and the community that you need in this age range so you can get the fuck out of there. This marriage that truly opened me. Ooh, girl, don't it open your eyes? Don't it open your eyes, Stephanie? My God. Don't it get you together? You be like, y'all didn't tell me none of this. Then they make you feel like a shit bag because they shh. Like all my little college girlfriends that used to be in here kicking with me when I first started this TikTok, they done did everything but block me because you know those girls, what they do. You know those girls and what they do and how they do it. Like, you're not supposed to be telling the secrets. You're not supposed to be telling what's going on. You're not supposed to be making these single women feel like we need those single girls to feel like shit bags because we don't have nothing else if we don't have how much better we are because we're married and they're not. I'm like, girl, please, you got it. I want to be a community. Here's the thing, Glory 54. Why did they filter out your comment and it says, I want to build community of like-minded people. I'm 28. Why would they filter out your comment? This is why we getting our ass the fuck up out of here. I try to get away. I was shamed for leaving and manipulated to stay. This is how you know people be needing to get some new people. This is the kind of stuff that be happening to y'all. This is why you be like people who make you feel crazy. The next time we talk, I'm going to come back tonight because I said I wasn't going to be online today because I want to see about my light switch today since he at home all goddamn day. We might as well have class and shit. Tonight I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about characteristics of people that you need to get rid of. I also think that soft life era had a strong hold on us younger women for a bit. What is soft life era? That's why I'm divorced now. I'm Nigerian and got married and started. 22! That comment is why I keep my business to myself because I need to make sure I make the right D4. What time, honey? Probably when Josh get home from work about 5 o'clock. Because I'm probably going to go to... I want to get rid of everything and everyone. We're going to work on that. We're going to work on... Here's the thing. We're going to talk about the people you need to get rid of. And we're going to talk about the people you need to get rid of. The effects they're having on you. So that we can get to the why you need to get rid of them. And what's going to happen after you get rid of them. Even like our loved one, Stephanie, in here saying, depressing, lonely. We're going to talk about the loneliness and the depression. You know, my answer to this, Valerie, is delegate. Like, y'all don't tell people what to do enough. And then we get in these one-on-ones, Valerie, because I love talking to these folks. We get in these one-on-ones. The first thing they do when they come through the door is show me what stunning leaders they are. I've talked to 20-year-olds. I've talked to 60-year-olds. Fabulous leaders in their own worlds. And then when it's time to don't do that, stop that, take that, move that, bring that over here, they don't do it. If I needed them to do it for me, they would. But when it's time for them to turn it around and do it for themselves, no delegating taking place. It's like, you just need to be delegating. You just need to be delegating. You just need to be delegating. You're not, the only problem you having is that you don't tell enough people what to do. Hey, you were saying about how to spot it. Oh, my bad. Good morning, Mimi outside. We up in here early. Yeah, I had to go ahead and get it out the way, girl. I'm going to put it up. I light switch at home, girl. See you at 5. I'll be back this evening. But we're going to talk about... What are we going to talk about? Oh, getting rid of people. Because I realize when I tell y'all to get a new life, and I be saying get a new life, change communities, get rid of folks, kick people out of your life, especially those of you, it's going to be for the 28 to 32s again. It's going to be for the 28 to 32s again, because this is the time where you need to learn how to drop people off and dump folks. You need to go ahead and start feeling those icky feelings so you can go ahead and work them in. Now that you got your new brain since you turned 25. Because that's what happens. You turn 25, you're 26 and you're 27. Everybody just looks so fucking stupid. Like, what happened? What happened? You get 28, you get fed up with the stupidity. You either choose to leave or you become a hateful bitch. Me talking to the 28 to 32-year-olds specifically about the things that I talk to y'all about is to keep y'all from being hateful fucking bitches. Because if you turn 40 and you don't shake this shit off of you, you will be a hateful bitch. And I really wish you wouldn't do that, because I want to go to lunch. It ain't about me. You want to be a hateful bitch? Be a hateful bitch. I wish you wouldn't. The people love you. That would be my issue. When your friends come crying to me, and it's like, she love you, fool. She love y'all friendship until you get to treat her like this. And she feel like a fool for loving you because you such a fucking hateful bitch. That's why I be having outs against my friends, because this lady fucking love you, girl. As a friend to your friend, I know she love you. And you don't deserve her friendship because you're a hateful bitch. And then I had my own little friend like that. And I had to kick her out of my life. And I miss her to this day. I miss her to this day. And then I look crazy because I just jumped up. Like, she said one little passive aggressive thing to me. And that's what they do. Like, because they've been talking so much shit to you, every time they talk shit, they think they're getting away with it. They think they're getting away with it. And it's like, people know when they're being talked to with love. As much as I cuss and scream and holler, you know when you're being talked to with love. I told you, my sister-in-law tells people, I know you don't like me because you don't cuss me out. I know how you talk to people you love. Anyway, it's not that. It's hateful. You're not even cussing. You just being mean, hateful, passive-aggressive. You making me feel small. Now, you know they not Lady Idlin Fierce. What happened? Oh, thank you, Cole. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. Anyway, oh, somebody was, ooh. Y'all don't play. It's y'all that don't play. Anyway, so the girl being a hateful fucking bitch to you, because you do love her. This is your friend. Y'all laugh together. Y'all share. Y'all have memories. Y'all have blah, blah, blah. And so it's like, you have to continue to go back and forth with yourself. Because 1 minute she hot, 1 minute she cold. Hey, exclusiveness, birthday twin. And it drive you crazy. And so one day you just wake up and they say this one. And they've been saying the fucked up shit for years. But this one day, they just caught you at the wrong time with the fucked up shit. And now you just can't take it no more. And here's where you come to a crossroads. Some people thug it out. Now, they've left the relationship emotionally, but they stay because they don't have the nuts. I can't say nuts. They don't have the confidence to leave the friendship. Good morning. They don't have the confidence to leave the friendship. And so now they're frenemies. This is how frenemies are born. They both emotionally, oh yay, emotionally have left. Because sometimes you're the only one that's keeping the emotional safety there, even holding space for the ignorance. You staying, but removing yourself, because that's what women be like, I just demote. That's why y'all can never get away with y'all with that demoting shit. Like, oh, well, I just demote her. You've become a friend of me, bitch. And you think you done got away with some shit. And I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you to leave the lady alone. You would rather demote her because you don't have the confidence to get the fuck out of there. You don't think you're going to make any more friends. And so if you don't have this ragged ass piece of shit ass friendship, you don't have nothing. I would rather let her go than demote her. And they be like, you'll just jump up and leave anybody. You'll just jump up and leave anybody. And it's like, but I've been able to, I got friendships that I've had since middle school. But yeah, I will jump up and leave somebody. But my friend from middle school is not worried about me jumping up and leaving her. My friend from high school is not worried about me jumping up and leaving her. My friend that I made in my adulthood 2 lifetimes ago is not worried about me jumping up and leaving her. It's the people that don't want to fucking act right. It's the people that don't want to grow. It's the people that want to be slick with me and want to be able to get away with it that say stuff like, you just jump up and leave folks. That said, it's us that's making a mess of friendships by not I want to let you go while I still have a little bit of love for you. I want to let you go when I'm going to miss you because my heart just don't be broke. I don't even cry for my exes anymore. I do cry for my ex-friends. Those are the women. When I tell y'all I'm willing to get my heart broke, I'm willing to go hard in the paint. I'm willing to go all in emotionally with my friendships with women because I'm willing to let you break my heart. The reason why we connect the way we do, the reason why I show up in the way that I do, I've had my heart broken before. I'm willing to let it get broke again to have a deep and profound connection with you. You miss her more than you'll miss any man. Phaedra said that thing about you cried to everybody about me, but you didn't cry about Apollo. And she said, yeah, maybe I love you more than I love my husband. And you could tell that Phaedra loved Candy more than she loved Apollo Raglass. Good morning, Cash. Anyway, you set yourself up for so much fuck shit and failure when you don't end those friendships. Because again, what it does is you on Christmas, one of our loved ones came in and was totally snarking out about one of her friends. And it was like, this is not the way you talk about your friends. Some young girls are going to have to be taught that by this group. That is why once we start snarking out too hard about somebody, it's like, nope, because we should just speak hey, beefing with you, not you. We should be speaking so beautifully about each other. We give each other so many beautiful things to say about each other. So yeah, you got to break up with those folks because it keeps you in gratitude. Even if you have like one friend, you're going to be so grateful to her because you know how hard it is for her to maintain her connections in a way that makes you feel seen and cared for. You honor that. You will get more of it by doing that. Red flags are universal. Never ignore them. And those friends, that's what I'm saying. Y'all friends will take advantage of y'all. You can always spot when a man is taking advantage of you, but you can't spot when your friends are taking advantage of you. Or vice versa. It's like red flags are universal. That's what I be like. Everybody should be treating you the same. Everybody, you should receive the same treatment from your friends should be teaching your husband how to handle you. That's what I like about Josh, is that he's let Neil, Nundy, and Doc teach him about how to handle me. I've always said a friend breakup is harder than any breakup with a man. Agree. Oh, I'm supposed to be okay. Y'all, I gotta get to the vagina doctor. Good luck. Nisha had all her appointments this week. Anyway, y'all, the rebel of the group. I don't know if it is a rebel. She is a rebel of the group. I do too. They called to confirm mine. I need to just call them back and tell them I'm coming. Soon as the new insurance hit, I'll be right in their faces. Well, that's the tea. That's what I say. Mine next Tuesday, so I'm with you. I just got a fancy black lady doctor, and her book was closed, and so February 2nd was the first available she had. Anyway, y'all, we're gonna discuss those things tonight. Just about the people you need to be getting rid of, why you need to be getting rid of them, and how to just keep from being a hateful fucking bitch. Because even if you young, like you between the ages of 28 and 32, and you just don't realize, like, these are the things that make you into those women that we just all be like about. Like, you could very well be just conditioning yourself to become her by not having the courage to leave relationships with even husbands. Boyfriends turn into husbands because you didn't have the courage to break up with him. Friends turn into frenemies because you don't have, because that's what I'm saying. Y'all hate each other. Like, that's why those girl groups disband when I get over there. Because it's like, y'all hate each other. And so me being like, here I go. She venting to me about how the girl treating her. I'm like, she don't like you. I'm listening to what you're saying. It don't matter that we was all at dinner. She doesn't like you. Somebody needs to be telling you that this lady don't like you. So then Carlissa said you don't like me. That's not true. That you don't like her. You don't like her. So now y'all making me into the problem because y'all's each other's problem, but y'all won't admit it. I always don't invite me to be a bridesmaid in your wedding. Don't invite me out with you and your friends. You can tell. My friends keep me away from their friends. Miracle, good morning. Because as somebody who is a friend to you, as soon as I notice that any of your other friends are not being friends to you, I'm going to talk to you and her. Because I'm in the wrong spot. Like, I expect to be friends with ladies who have a high standard for what kind of friends they got. So when I see you accepting nickels, bitch, I could be giving you nickels. I could be giving you nickels. Or is it just that I have to give you premium friendship and she can give you nickels? Because now we got a bigger problem. Because don't treat me like I have to give this and you let bitches give this. Now you gonna make me into a hateful bitch. And I have to stay away from hateful bitches? Because I can be a hateful bitch. I'm trying, girl, get me the fuck out of here. Because y'all, you don't know a hateful bitch. I came from one. Every fucking day of my life, I'm doing the best I can to keep from being a hateful bitch. That's why I can see it so clearly. I have to get the fuck. The reason why I know getting the fuck away from those people is what's going to keep you from being a hateful bitch is because I learned that. I learned it. I'm not just telling you that because I don't want your people to be around you. Please. Anyway, keep me away from your friends because if I find out they not friends to you, y'all gonna be calling me a problem. She's messy. Y'all got pots and pans shoved in a lingerie chest. Somebody need to take the pots and pans out of lingerie chest because they belong in the kitchen downstairs. Somebody need to get the panties out of the refrigerator and bring them up to the lingerie chest. In order for me to get the panties and the computer and the papers and all the shit that don't belong in the refrigerator out of the refrigerator and organize and put where they belong, I gotta make a mess. Hey, Jasmine D. Great. I'm gonna have to make a mess. And y'all deserve to be around women who actually like and love y'all. Y'all deserve to be around women. People. You deserve to be around people who are not tolerating you. You deserve to be around people that you don't have to be frenemies with just because y'all got history and no courage. Plenty of history. Oh, our parents was friends. We did Jack and Jill together. We went to college together. And y'all don't fucking, like, I had a conversation one-on-one yesterday. She telling me about her friend. She like, no, but we went to high school together. I'm like, you can't sell Girl Scout cookies for this girl. You done already told me all the ways that she ain't worth for shit. And then you want to bag it up with, we went to high school together. I said, you the only person that give a fuck about the fact that y'all went to high school together. She don't treat you like she care about the fact that y'all went to high school together. You don't act when you talk about her behind her back like you care about the fact that y'all went to high school together. I definitely don't care. So why are you selling these Girl Scout cookies like this? I've been treated better by strangers than people I went to high school with. I've connected online better with strangers than I have people I went to high school with. The people that I went to high school with will feel entitled to, and then it's like, you don't fit in. What? Anyway, y'all care too much about those people y'all went to school with. Y'all care too much about those people y'all grew up with. Because like I said, are you growing together? Like, you're supposed to grow up together, and then the next thing you're supposed to do is grow together. Because growing up together, once you get up, you really could get the fuck out. Hey, Gigi. What, girl? I hope you have fabulous news. Saw you wasn't on live last night. I usually be off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. I have to take a break because it's a lot of yelling and crying. And so I have to take a break. Because people be like, don't get burnt out. Don't get burnt out. Okay. I wish I would have got robbed for my straw. I wouldn't have to make a fool of myself every time I want to drink out of my cup. I'm hoping one day he'll just bring it to me. I know that's just a big ask. Anyway, you will let me know what you got. I just want, this is how we're talking about a friendship breakup here. Just was speaking and feeling the ambiance of my affirmations. Okay, good. Friendship breakup. She cared more about the morale between her and her friend. Like, her friend just said that this is it. You probably been ugly to me before. I'd have let it slide. She had a friendship breakup last week. She just couldn't take that one last little thing she did, and she just broke. She could have stayed in friendship with her, and they would have turned into frenemies. She gave her up. She gave her up so that she wouldn't be a horrible bitch to her. And by staying in that friendship after she had handled her so poorly, I'm talking about you. Staying in that friendship after she had handled her so poorly would have communicated to her friend that she could handle her like that. And so she had to let her know, you got the wrong one. You have absolutely the wrong one. You have the wrong one. Gigi told that girl last week, I hate that we've come to this, girl, but you've got the wrong one, and went on. Now she's going to open herself up for true friendship. The kind of friendship that she would want. The kind of friendship where she's going to be dealing with women who actually give a fuck about her feelings and her experiences. Almost. Ooh, wee. Anyway, so those are the things, because she said, is this a play about me? It is. This play is about you. When we have those fresh experiences that we can learn from, I tell y'all to go out and live y'all lives and bring us back stories. The reason why I tell y'all that is because we're learning from each other. We are talking to each other. We are sharing. We are talking about each other, to each other, about our experiences. And no, we don't have to stop speaking to each other, but I have boundaries. Oh, Lord, you ain't about that life. Recently had a friendship breakup because she said she jealous. No, she didn't say that to you now. Oh, really? How old? That's horrible. Oh, she is. Oh, yeah, she is 40. She is 40. Uh, those people don't have no patience. When they ships ain't, other people's ships done came in and they ships ain't came in. You so busy worried about somebody else's stuff. That's why I don't understand why you still talking to her. You like, I don't have to stop talking to her. I just put boundaries up. The boundary is getting her the fuck out of your life. You doing that thing that they do where you just sit on the sidelines and be passive aggressive. You said, I read it. And no, we don't have to stop speaking. Yes, the fuck y'all do. To each other. Yes, the fuck y'all do. But I have boundaries. The boundary should be I don't talk to you no more because you don't know how to talk to me. Because what you did, Gigi, after you said this, is that you came through here and you started telling us all the reasons why you should not be talking to her. 2 to 3 times she called herself speaking to you as if she was talking to a child. You addressed her about it one too many times. Oh, okay. I missed. Okay. I got it. Okay, my bad. Okay. These chats be right. Okay. I can't get the whole thing. I get bits and pieces. You know, I go off the deep end real fast. And to top it off, she was sleeping with another girlfriend of mine's. Man, you always know you're dealing with people that ain't worth a shit now. Okay, I misunderstood, Gigi. My bad. We can only do so much in these chats, girl. Um, yeah, I was like, girl, not you that came over here and cried with us just to still be on the line with this girl. Um, oh, he doing good. We got to learn that someone doesn't have to be terrible to you to stop being friends. And that's what they think, like, because they're so awful, they can't think this is what I mean by getting away from those horrible bitches. Because they won't know what the fuck they did to make you not want nothing to do with them anyway. Like, you could be like, I want you to know, like one of my folks was on the line talking about, I don't want them to think I'm crazy. I'm like, it don't matter what you stop dealing with this girl about. She's so terrible. She won't know where it came from. She won't know where it came from. And so just take care of yourself. You try to take care of a lunatic's feelings, it could be positive. We ended it and made me sad because that was my girl, but it made me uncomfortable. Yeah, a lot of time it's a lot of little things that add up. You building a Rico case, you don't even realize it. Because once you, again, because a lot of us grew up in households where we had to like track behavior, study patterns to see about ourselves and stay safe. We do that in our friendships. We do that in our relationships. And so, like, this is what I mean by those horrible bitches. They be lying to themselves because it's like, this is not a friend to you. This is not a friend to you. And it's like, yes, it is. Well, what make her your friend? Well, we went to elementary school together. You don't even, that's not a friend to you. You're not her friend. That's not your friend. Y'all not friends. You lying to me and you talking about how this lady is your friend. Yeah, it's got to be all that lying to yourself because your body and your mind is trying to tell you something and you ignoring it. Why? For connection, for physical connection. The physical connections make you feel like a shitbag. And then I come in and I'm like, you feel like a shitbag, and then you turn me into your enemy. My ex-friend married her cheater. Worst kind. Glad she's an ex-friend. I'm 32. I cut my best friend off after 15 years. I cried so hard. I would have done anything for her. And this is how we know you would have did anything for her. Because this is how you know you would have done anything for her. When those girls say, I'll do anything for you, they hate each other and they still friends, you won't do anything for her. My anointing, that went so fast. Was, oh Lord, can't nobody make you feel connected to yourself. You heard what she said? You heard what she said? No one. Not a penis. Not a mommy. For me right now, it's my family, business partner, and husband. I'm slowly burning everything down. Burn it down. Grieve it. Feel bad. And we're black. Everybody need to look up and just notice that you're wearing black all the time. If you wear black, a winged eye, like give it a dramatic zhuzh, girl. They'll see you coming. You'll see yourself coming. Friendship breakups seem more hurtful than a relationship breakups. They are. They don't seem. They are. They are. Because again, that's where we get our emotional connection from. The risk of healing is falling apart. It is. Fuck off, Sheree. I can always count on you to be the comic relief. His friendship stuff has been on fire this week. We always talking about friendship, Gigi, because we're bonding. We're always talking about friendships. We'll always be talking about friendship breakups in some kind of way because every week, every day, in some kind of way, we hold a space for a breakup. Even if it's between you and your fuck shit, it's between you and your mama, your daddy, your family overall, your icky job, your bad decisions. If you're a cock hound, you got to break up with that dick. If you're a self-love hound, if you're a people-pleasing hound, you got to break up with that. So people are always breaking up with things. We always hold the space for the things that they're breaking up with. But also because part of what's going to get us where we're trying to go is our friendships with ourselves. The thing that's going to allow us to have enriching relationships with each other is the relationship with ourselves. And so I'm always championing our relationships with ourselves. So that So that because we need to come together, we can have trust. If I know you being a good friend to yourself, I know you're gonna be a fabulous friend to me. Being a good friend to yourself is throwing people away when you like all my friends. Like the friendship breakup that I had last week, all my friends been telling me for a year, like, you ain't nothing you can do with that. You need to move on. Ain't nothing you can do with that. You need to move on. And I was like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Especially with people who like have a lot of issues. You know, you make a lot of provisions for people who have a lot of issues. Like, well, her mama ain't shit and her husband ain't shit and she just tired and she just this and she just this and she just this. And you start putting them before you because you're making a lot of provisions for their foolishness. And you're not making no provisions for your feelings by getting rid of them. And there is nothing wrong with making new friends. Well, you know, there are quite a bit of creators on here that y'all love and cherish that will make y'all feel weak for desiring friendship and community among women. You should be enough for yourself. You should be a loner. If you're not a loner, you're not as You're not gonna get any closer to your higher self by needing community, girl. I have to start choosing better. I noticed I pick friends who throw hateful bitches. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And she has a lot of wisdom, but when she started talking about how y'all are like, oh, my daughters are my only friends, and it's like, as a daughter who has been an only friend, like my mama's only friend, like, I'm like, Shira, you're a burden on those girls. They could never admit it. They could never admit it because they know you don't have nobody else. They're never going to be able to admit that to you. They don't even allow themselves, like, you can tell by those, whatever. I don't know nothing about those folks, but based on the dynamic, the dad's not safe. And not that he's not safe, but it's like, The mama don't pay. The mama pay him dust. They must pay him dust. Like I'm sure. And so like this is our like they tight. They think it's thieves. They always together. Those her only friends. They have friends at school. They have a life at school. And then they come home from school and being their mama's only friend. I ain't never seen that go over well. I've never seen a situation where you being your mama's only friend was to your benefit. That's the only thing I'm ever saying. And so it's just like, and somebody came in here and said something so sweet, and it's like, she deserves community. She deserves friendship. And she's rejecting it because we could speculate why. I mean, we know the history. We could speculate why friendship cannot be a priority for Mother Shira. Correct. Thank you, Valerie. 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 I said the best thing those daughters are going to be able to do is use that enmeshment to the benefit of other women. Like if you've been a friend to a grown woman, same way I do. I've been my mama's friend since I came home from the hospital. I just use that to our benefit now. I can't do nothing with it other than this. And so let's just find a way to turn it into a resource. Would nitpick your insecurities. You know, I was talking about that in a one-on-one yesterday. That parents thing. And I be telling y'all to break up with those parents. Y'all be telling me about how those parents make you feel bad about yourself. And then I be telling you to break up with them. And then you would have thought that I had like disrespected you in the most foul way. And it's like, no, but you talking to me about people who disrespect you in foul ways. Me speaking to the disrespect, calling it out and telling you to do something about it. You feel disrespected by it. You don't want to take care of yourself in this way. Fine. But again, I want to be friends with well cared for and well watered women. You neglecting yourself is going to make me not want nothing to do with you because you're going to be mad at me for asking for what I want. I told you about that. I had a friend where just resented me for always asking for what I want. My mother-in-law resents me for asking for what I want. Even though me and my mom bump heads, she always hears me out. I appreciate her for that. I woke up with my mom and dad in the same month. You broke up with your mom and dad in the same month. No regrets. No regrets. And get rid of everyone who mistreats you. That's really hard for people to do, Cozy Rosie, because it's like, if you grew up being mistreated, you kind of feel entitled to the mistreatment. Like, if you've been being mistreated since you was a child, you give people excuse like, oh, well, I did this. Oh, well, I said this. Oh, well, but this, you give people excuses for mistreating you. Hey, Miss Madam C. Hey, Londra. I didn't even speak to you. Hey, Eve, if I didn't speak to you. I'm gonna have to go make Light Switch some breakfast. She felt like I needed to not call her out because she never called me out. Let's talk about these friends here who expect you to be passive aggressive with them because they're passive aggressive with you. Like, no, you just supposed to take this on the chin the way I do. No, you're not gonna make this my problem. Let me open a window for this man girl before he tear up my blind. Here, hold on. Don't leave. All right. Yeah, these are like this is what I mean by frenemies. And when y'all get in a chat and be snarking out about these girls because you can't talk to your people about it because that's your friend. You can't talk to your other friends about it because that's your friend. You can't talk to her about it because that's your friend. And you find space, we hold space for that, and y'all let's loose. You let go of your mom, dad, and daughter. You got to take the titles off people and see them as human. I don't know how you got to the daughter part, girl. You got some pressure built up. I know it. Because, you know, you be doing the stuff out of respect. And it's like, y'all be being quiet out of respect. No respect for yourself. That's why when y'all get in these comments and y'all be like, love yourself. Respect yourself. And I'm like, no, you need to tell them to get to work. You're not giving them no advice. You're not giving them no advice. You're not giving them no advice. You being so vague, especially with those young ones. They don't know what the fuck you mean. Kick your mama down to the goddamn curb, girl. Tell them to kiss your motherfucking ass. Break up with that ugly ass boyfriend, girl. Get you a new life. Let me tell you, I'm in a situation right now. What? You have cut off many and distanced many. Tis the season, Miss Madam C. I'm sorry, me too, girl. 2 cups of beans a day of dense bean salad to do it. You feeling isolated. Yep. Stephanie was just in here saying the same thing. The words that Stephanie used were depressed and lonely. I need my notebook. So cute, girl. Jeez Louise. Once I did that, my life has completely transformed. My dreams are now reality. I believe you. Anybody make you feel like a shit bag, get rid of. Isolated as well. Isolated, lonely, depressed. But I'm coming out of depression, loving the isolation, but missing the connection. We working on that. What kind of connections you missing? So the people can know what to look forward to. And so they can go ahead and start figuring out how they're gonna rebuild. Exhausted. I took all my work downstairs. Let's see. I put it in our notes. I like writing. Okay, we got you miss close friends. Close as in nearby. I'm looking forward to the isolation. I know you are. Am I snowed in? Yes. Josh is at work, but I am snowed in. Because the roads are getting worse and worse as the ice melts down and becomes just one long sheet of slick ice. People just should be, and there's more people on the road, so they're getting stuck, and it's just crazy. Mm-hmm. We working on it, y'all. I do be listening to y'all in the one-on-ones. Apathy. Okay. We'll address those things. Lonely. Wants connections. Here's the thing. Yeah, stay home. I don't have a nest friend anymore. Oh, best friend. Got it. You. Friendship, girl. Friendship breakups. Getting rid of people so that we're not a horrible bitch. You know, Miss Madam C, if I could talk to you really quick. you have worked really hard to give yourself a better life and experience, you've taken yourself out of situations that made you feel uncomfortable. You work really hard to provide a life for yourself. You work really hard to remove people out of your life that don't mean you no good. You do the things that you enjoy. You honor your experiences, and you don't put more on yourself than you can bear. You recognize your weaknesses and your strengths, and you live according to those things. When you say you don't have a best friend anymore, and you're in your body, and you're saying these words are coming from you, and it seems like you're your best friend. And that's the first part in getting rid of everyone, is getting rid of everybody so you can establish true companionship and commitment with yourself, best friendship with yourself. Like, I don't feel like you're like, I'd be like, oh yeah, we'll come down. We'll see about you, girl. We'll see about you, girl. But if you really want me to be honest with you, I'm not worried about you because you're with you. I'm never worried about you because I know you're in good hands. Even if you don't, like, I'm not, like your daughter, I'm not worried about. Yeah. And so I think this is the first, sisters don't have nothing to do with nothing, huh? Her sisters are estranged, simply being me 96. You've been in this life enough times to know that sister thing don't mean a bitch ass thing, girl, please. You already know. Anyway, you got to consider that you're like, that's the first step in attracting your newest and truest friend. Is you can be, if you exist like that in your own world, you know exactly what you're looking for. Because a lot of y'all don't even know what to look for in your new hall of people, in your new community. You don't know what you're looking for. And so, I'm sorry. Oh, you're welcome. See, listen at you. So anyway, I'm glad you brought that up, Miss Madam C, because while you're in it, up to this point in the conversation, Miss Madam C has gotten rid of everyone. She's isolated, lonely, and missing connections to others. The ways that she has connected to herself will allow her to see, like, you know how when I be in a chat with y'all and y'all will say one little thing, like that one time we were talking about going to Vegas and everybody was saying all of these things. This is a perfect example. Everybody was saying all of these things that was supposed to make me excited about going to Vegas, and food and shopping and blah, 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 and all these things. And then Day Louise Beauty came in and she said, the spas are fabulous. I said, friend, because I takes myself to that spa. Mother's Day, they laced me with all them gift cards and all that stuff for Mother's Day. I spend the whole day at the spa. I don't wait on no Josh. I don't wait on nobody else. I make myself those appointments. I'm taking you to the spa for Mother's Day. I don't give a fuck what nobody else do for you for Mother's Day. I'm taking you to the spa. So when Day Louise Beauty came in, she was like, here's what you're going to like about Vegas. Immediately, I was like, friend, because Day Louise Beauty is talking to me about the spas in Vegas. It's people talking to me about shopping. That money go by too fast when you're shopping. Talking about eating. I need to get in control of my dairy, my sugar, my waistline. And if I go out there and overindulge like that, I'm going to feel like a shitbag. She said we can go to that Vegas and go to that spa, girl, and we can just stay there. When we leave the airport, get to the spa, and when we leave that, if you ate, it's because you ate at the spa. The point is that Day Louise Beauty sound like a friend to me because she know how to handle me and herself. And those buzzwords, she speaks my language. You learn your language by how you talk to yourself. You learn your language by how you handle yourself. And that's what I mean by, like, you got to get those people away from you because They teach you the language of yourself. If you feel stupid, it's because they taught you the language of yourself. If you feel unworthy of love, genuine connections, regard, respect, if you feel like a fat, like, you know, all your mama didn't want to call you fat. Everybody want to call you stupid. Everybody want to say you ain't good enough because you ain't got no husband. If these are the people that you choose to be in community with, this will be the language you speak. But you got to get rid of those folks. So the first language you speaking is closing your ears to that type of talking. So then you go and you don't hear nothing to the point where it's so silent, you hear ringing in your ears. You are truly helping me reconstruct my frontal lobe. Oh, I'm so thankful. You won't even know what you're asking for if you haven't established it within, girl. Listen, this will need to be now. A live with Prina Baby and Valerie will be the perfect amount of funny and enriching. This is what I mean. Y'all stop sending me over there and y'all call her and tell her she need to be talking to Valerie. I'm your kind of girl. So anyway, this is what I mean. Miss Madam C is just, this is what I mean by y'all by we cannot go around it. We have to go through it. What you're seeing and hearing and experiencing from Miss Madam C is her going through it and her connecting with us in a very genuine way. Like, she came over here. She was in the first live. She's in this, and she talks to us. She share with us. She guides the young ones. She's enriched. She's being enriched. She's doing the enriching. She's making connections. And then we move over to Patreon. She on Patreon, laughing, growing, connecting. So she's communicating to herself and us that she's open to love and friendship. This is the language. The reason why she speaks this language now, the reasons why she understands this language now is because it's her language. Some people are repulsed by us, and it's because they don't speak our language. We hope that they continue to be repulsed by us because we don't want superficial things to attract them to us, and now we stuck with some lunatics. There's no getting around it. And it's some people in here that need to hear you because there's some people that be trying to get around it. You got to be willing to go through it. You got to be willing to feel the loneliness, the isolation, the exhaustion, the depression, the apathy. You got to be willing to miss people. You got to be willing to miss people. If you're not willing to miss nobody, you're not going to get nothing. Oh, Lord, we don't know where life switch is, girl. Hold on. It's time for, oh, Lord, he downstairs. You also have to be willing to hold yourself accountable. That's a lot of things that people have issues with because when we talking, you talking to me about all the things that everybody else is doing, all the things that everybody, get over here. We talk about all the things that everybody else is doing. Hey, Arami Day, we can talk about everything that everyone else is doing. But then when we get to you and all the things, all the ways that you mishandled yourself, why you got that? Him and these sponges, girl. Stinky. Oh. Stinky. You gotta stay away from them sponges, please. Hold on. Now come on, let's go upstairs. Let's just go upstairs. I don't even want to know if you would have put it in your mouth like the other day. Come on, please. Go straight to the bathroom. Can I send him a sensory kit? He don't care about none of that stuff, girl. SpongeBob. Stinky. Oh my God. Come on, please. This is why I said I was going to get... Oh, they said that's why they be telling me. My people be like, please stop reacting because he don't even be caring until you... Girl, Stinky. Jeez Louise, baby. Jeez Louise, you need to make a party and everything right now. They just get grosser and grosser. They just get gross. The answer, they get grosser and grosser. just mad. See him in Mississippi. Peach is at work. I don't want to send him away, Stinky. This his feel sorry for me cry. He just wants you to feel sorry for him. Please feel sorry for me, please. This my feel sorry for me cry, okay? Your hands smell like dishwater. Okay, and you made, oh my God. They worried, your people worried about you. You going through. We're going to get you some breakfast. You want to tell them about how you upset with everybody? They said they feel sorry for you now. If that's, they said they wanted me to let you know that if you, they do feel sorry for you. Is that good enough for you? That they say they feel sorry for you? Okay. To eat it. He's very cute. If it means anything, y'all, very precious. Adorable. Don't want nothing. Don't want nothing, girl. They said, good morning, little old light switch. The squeeze the kitchen sponge out all over my floor downstairs. You know he all right, Jillian. You specifically know that he is fine. Ruining my day. I don't wish he had no sponge. No, because he done already squeezed it out all over the downstairs. I need to get him situated and I need to go because I'm going to come back tonight. We're going to talk about all the things I said we was going to talk about at 5 o'clock p.m. my time. I'll let y'all know. But I got to go on because I got to be a halfway decent mama. I'll put the rest of this live on the internet, on YouTube, and you can watch it if you haven't had a chance to watch it.